So on the render chart here, I'm on the larger time frame. We can still see that there is a lot of room for further downside. I mean, it's like if you delete this wick, nobody would know really, because this has just been in a correction since March 24 and it just continues. There was a potential to turn around from the April low, but the price only formed 3 waves up back then. And so there was no impulse. And after that October low, I mean, there's really nothing very clear on the chart at the moment. What I would need to see as a first confirmation that we've bottomed is a break above $4.23. On the local level, there are some further resistances that might give us earlier signals. But on the larger time frame, there is, well, this scary wick. But it didn't happen on all exchanges, so it's a bit questionable. On the lower time frame for render, I think I've added a support area in the last few updates. We talked about it already. It's between 79 cents and 159. I mean, at the moment we're at $2.04, so it can still go a little lower. The last update I mentioned about this target area between 115 and 165. And I'm tracking this as a possible A wave down, B wave up. This was a 3-wave move up. And now we could be in the C wave decline. And this C wave should reach this area between 115 and 165. Yeah. We might go lower, but let's first see if we can actually get there. The downward move doesn't look particularly impulsive. I don't see any evidence that wave 3 is complete, so it could go a little bit lower in the short term. Now, I have to say, if it turns to the upside here now, because it's not really coming down very impulsively, if it finds support here right now, then it's probably going to extend its B wave. There's no way of knowing that at this point. It would be the same wave count, simply extending the B wave. I'm going to highlight that here in orange. You see here, this could simply be an extension of the B wave. A, B, C. And if that happens, it would probably happen from here. And micro support, that's why I say it should happen from here, because it's probably just now testing standard. Yeah, it's testing the 78.6 fib level. So yeah, like this area, now or never. And then it could just test maybe the previous swing highs from October again. And the first breakout signal here on the smaller time frame is at 335. So that's the first key level, because that's where the selling pressure came in on that 10th of October sell-off, basically, right? And some charts have broken above it, but actually holding it will be key. But without that, there's nothing really that tells me that we've bottomed. Currently, I think it's holding up quite well compared to some other charts. And we are not breaking below support levels here yet, not since the October lows. But there's also nothing clearly bullish at this point, right? So waiting basically for that breakout signal. And because we only have a 3-wave move up from that last low in November, gotta say there's nothing clearly directly bullish at this point. Just the potential, right? But I think that either it should go lower directly or form that broader ABC structure.